Hey, what's up, dude? Welcome back to Loose Ends, episode number 20. We made it. We made it to episode 20. It took us 2 years, but god damn it, we fucking made it, dude. And I'm so glad to have you here with me. So thank you for joining. Go ahead and fucking like this shit. Go ahead and go over to Instagram. Go ahead and go over to Instagram and fucking follow me, bro. Go ahead and like this. Go ahead and like the post that's going to come out in regards to this episode later this week. You know, I know you got time. Most of you guys are unemployed. I can only assume. There's no way people that listen to this have jobs or contribute in any way, right? No, of course not. You guys are all useless. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. You guys aren't useless. You guys have a job that makes you feel just important enough that keeps you going back. And, you know, the money's not great, but it's good. And, you know, you're not really in the business of being great. You're more so in the business of being okay. And that's cool. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm very glad to have your time today. I'm very glad to be back today. I don't know why, but every time I turn this way, the microphone makes a weird noise. So forgive me if I look like I'm like talking this way, but it's just like, it's in my ears, you know? But yeah, dude, it's not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I get it. Hey, man, you know, I'm not here to judge you and your creative outputs. I'm just saying. No, but I've been listening to some older music recently. I've been listening to like some R. Kelly. I'm not gonna sit here in front, act like I'm not playing the remix to Ignition all the time. I'm not gonna sit here and act like if Step in the Name of Love comes on that I'm not going. Step in the name of love. It's me in the car. Step in the name of love. See, I know there's somebody that wants to get peed on somewhere. I know. You know what I'm saying? One thing's for sure. I'm gonna piss all over you, yeah. And go out and snap the whole night through, yeah. Yo, yeah. You smell like urine. Hey, hey, hey. I know why, baby, because I pissed all over you. Saying. No, but I've been listening to a lot of R. Kelly. Ignition is a great song. Same Girl. Same Girl's a great song too. Usher and R. Kelly, great song. And I can't shy away from great art. I have to be able to separate the art from the artist. I have to understand that, hey, yeah, you know what? R. Kelly did definitely pee on people, and he also did definitely, whatever he did, assault people, I guess you could say. I don't really even, what did they even get R. Kelly on? Did they get him on like human trafficking? I don't know what they got R. Kelly for, but I just know R. Kelly's a little bit of a freak. But I can put that aside and enjoy the art that he spent his life making. Who am I? Who am I to judge a man like R. Kelly? Is his name Robert? I hope his name's not Robert. And my chair will not shut up, and that's okay, because, you know. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Okay, I mean, well, Sylvester, you know. It's like the name of a guy that would be a predator. Sylvester. Not Robert. Robert's a great name, by the way. And I feel like there's some Roberts that give me bad vibes. There's definitely some Roberts that don't represent Roberts well, but I'm one of the ones that represents Roberts well, and I feel like I can make a good enough judgment call to be like, yo, hey, I get it. R. Kelly, not a good guy at some moments in his life, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man in here. And then my favorite part is sipping on something rum, you know? I'm like, so what? I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. Bounce, 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 bounce. And it's like Murder, She Wrote. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude. You can't just separate the art from the artist in that case. I get it. This bit's been done 1,000 times, but I'm just here trying to say one thing, and that one thing is that you do not need to choose to limit the great things that you could experience if you would just separate the art from the artist. Yes, R. Kelly is a predator. Yes, R. Kelly definitely was involved with underage women. Yes, R. Kelly definitely did pee on somebody. Yes, R. Kelly did definitely do a show in Africa, and then at the show, do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, did you want to come back with Rob to America? He asked the crowd that. Now, once again, not here to judge R. Kelly. I'm just saying that you need to let yourself experience all things possible. So I know the reputation R. Kelly has. Not a good one right now. Not a good one. If this was 2003, this might be a little bit of a different conversation. R. Kelly was making beautiful music. A collab album with Jay-Z. Same girl. What else? Fucking, they're all escaping me right now. Oh, I'm a flirt. I'm a flirt. Soon as I see you walk up in the club, I'm a flirt. Recognize me when I roll up on them dubs, I'm a flirt. Sometimes when my chick on the low, I'm a flirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't know the words to the shit if it wasn't good. If it wasn't good, it would have just went in one ear, not the other. But obviously, the man has something to give. If I'm sitting here, almost 20 years from when these songs were made and created, still enjoying his art, I mean, hey. And I also do listen to Michael Jackson. I'm not going to fucking limit the things that I can experience, the feelings of happiness and joy from listening to Michael Jackson. Why would I limit myself just so that I feel better because I'm not supporting somebody that might have fucked a kid's ass 1 or 2 times? Make it make sense to me. I mean, hey, dude, you don't think Leonardo da Vinci fucked a couple kids' assholes? You don't think fucking Nikola Tesla had his nickel up inside of a girl named Tesla? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you? Sorry, I meant to say knuckle inside of a girl named Tesla, but it just didn't come out right, and that's okay. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, Kanye might be a Nazi, but that doesn't take away from the fact that, like, he made some of the greatest hip hop anybody had ever heard when he first came out. And that's not even an opinion. That's fact. That's fact. And sure, I know there's people that are going to go, that take is terrible. There's so many better hip hop artists than Kanye West. Sure, go off. That's an opinion, right? But in my eyes, you cannot tell me that the College Dropout didn't absolutely change hip hop forever. You cannot tell me that. You cannot tell me that the College Dropout didn't change hip hop forever. Do you know what I'm saying? And it all falls down. I'm telling you again. You know? And it all falls down. You know? But now like there's artists like 1900 Rugrat, and it's like, Cracker got an AR like he's shooting skulls up. Yellow wide body Hellcat look like a skull, boy. You know what I'm like? What? Okay, I mean, I get it. Express yourself creatively, however you feel like you can get off the message or whatever the fuck the thing is. Like, what are you trying to be known for? Cracker got an AR like he's shooting schools up. That is exactly why when someone tries to be like, oh, you still listen to R. Kelly, you still listen to fucking some of the greatest music that's ever been made. That's the question you should be asking me. Oh, you still listen to some of the greatest music that's ever been made? And I would go, yes, I do. And then you should go, oh, okay then. But what happens is people will try to make you feel bad. Oh, but it doesn't like weird you out that like maybe Michael Jackson might have fucked a couple kids. Hey, look, I don't know if he did. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying I support kid fucking. I'm just saying I'm not here to be the judge as to whether or not Michael Jackson did fuck a child. Do you know? Like, I'm not Judge Judy. I'm not Judge, what's his name? Joe Mathis? Mr. Matt? I don't know his name, but I'm not that big black judge either. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just here to take in the things that are given to me. And what was given to me was a great song by R. Kelly. Same girl. When Usher goes, are you talking about the pink phone? Are you talking about the pink phone? And then he goes, or the blue one. Man, she told me that was turned off. You know what? Like, come on, bro. That's fucking beautiful. Like, who can make an R&B song like that now? Please tell me who can make an R&B song like that. Same girl, you want the love of my life, and my potential wife be the same girl. You know, like what the fuck? Am I not? So that song comes on shuffle. I'm supposed to skip it? You're fucking out of your mind. That's insane. I'd rather walk over a bed of hot coals than skip that song when it comes on. Every time that song comes on, I go, well, it looks like the next 5 minutes of my life is gone. I'm fully immersed in the picture that Usher and R. Kelly are painting. You know? Dude, I'm swear to God, I'm going to fucking strangle this chair to death. And I don't have my quiet chair today. I don't have my quiet chair. Kirsten's using the quiet chair. So I have the fucking loud, annoying chair that moves every time I fart or move my ass. Okay? Dude, it's the 20th episode, and I am feeling very good about where in the general direction in which this is heading. I know last week's episode was a little different, and it also was a little bit, I feel like I was talking more about myself in the past 2 episodes more than I would like to. So I'm trying to like get away from that. But it's kind of like hard because I don't really have anybody to just like bounce anything off of or even bring up like anything to. So it's just like sometimes I feel like I'm sitting in here and I'm talking to you guys and I'm trying to like make this thing into like a conversation, but in reality, it's kind of like an unrealistic expectation for me to have, considering I'm in a room by myself right now. You know? And I know a lot of you guys can't resonate with this at all because you don't have the you don't have the peace inside of you that makes you really feel like you need to put yourself out there in a way like that. And I wish I was one of those people, but sometimes it's just like, well, hey, I can't be mad at who I am forever. That's not good for me either. So you know what? In that, I'm taking that spirit and I'm applying that to all things in my life. Therefore, I'm still listening to R. Kelly and Michael Jackson. Do you remember how we... Oh, no, he goes, do you remember how it all began? We were young and innocent then. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Am I not supposed to fucking am I not supposed to give myself a herniated disc in my neck every time that shit comes on? I want to fucking move my body, dude. That shit makes me want to move my body. That shit makes me want to get my heart rate going up. Do you know? Do you remember? That's like come on. The little second. Do you remember how it all began? We were young and innocent then. And then the little breath. Like, dude, that's one thing about Michael Jackson, bro. Like, his ad-libs were so on point. He would just do the or like he'd do like a sound that you almost think like if you heard it out in public or like you were in a library and you heard somebody go, it would sound like you would think, oh, somebody just like kind of low key sneezed real quick. Or he'd go, okay. It's like 4 emotions in one little 3-second sound. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, he sounds like he's doing karate. And he was, dude. He was a fucking talented guy, but he also might have fucked kids' butts, and that's not cool. That's not cool. You can't be like, even though you make a song as good as "Do You Remember," or even though you make a song as, I mean, like, sure, everybody knows, okay, sure, Billie Jean, all right, cool, Smooth Criminal, cool, Thriller, whatever, dude, right? Butterflies by Michael Jackson, dude, great fucking song, an amazing song. Butterfly. It starts like that. There's somebody's, I think it's his voice in the beginning. He goes, butterflies. It's the feeling he gave those kids in their stomach. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, dude, I'm not, like I said, not here to judge Michael Jackson on anything that he might have done. He might have done to children. I'm not here to judge him. Do you know? And even with Kanye, I still feel no guilt. I get in my car and I hit shuffle, and like a song will come on, and I'll just be like, "Damn, bro." They try to put me on the school bus with the space for the wheelchair. I'm trying to get the car with the chromey wheels here. They trying to turn our lights out like we don't live here. Look what was handed us. Fathers abandoned us. When we get them hammers gone, call the ambulance. Sometimes I feel like this world understands us, and we don't care what people say. Drug dealing just to get by. Stack your money till it gets sky high. And then the fucking doom, doom, doom. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. No one. And then like I said, right now we got like Glorilla and fucking 1900 Rugrat and like Georgiana. That's our fucking musical output right now, as like a culture. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're losing it. We're losing it. Where everything is gone. It's done. It's over. Get out while you can. Not get out, but like, I guess divest while you can. Stop acting like America is this place that we make the best art still. We have the hottest rappers. Sure. Right now, still the case. But dude, the UK guys and like all the rest of the world is just slowly catching up as our culture has like infiltrated the entirety of the world since the birth of the internet and our culture has become the leading cultural force in the world. Now you got like racially ambiguous guys like Central C being like, you know, whatever he says. How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives like that's what I'm saying is like, I'm trying like, I don't even get frustrated at it because it's like it's just the natural progression of how shit goes. Like, obviously, we all have access to make like, dude, I shouldn't like. Also, I hate the meme of, oh, we need to take podcast equipment away. You know what we should take away from you, bitch? Your fucking phone. If I see one more goddamn meme being like, we need to take podcast equipment away, it's not that big of an investment. It's not like podcast equipment is some shit that we have to go to Mars to get and bring back to Earth. It's at fucking Guitar Center. It's at goddamn Best Buy. I'm sick of people being like, we need to get rid of the podcast equipment. Now, I watch some stuff and I go, hey, I can get down with that. We do need to get rid of some of the podcast equipment, but I will not ever let that opinion of other people affect how I feel about my show, dude. This is my show, dude. Okay? And I know also I've been seeing a lot of talk about this thing called like main character. What's it called? Fuck. I don't think they're calling it a syndrome, but it's called like the main character effect, where like basically a lot of people just feel like they're the main character. And I just want to get out in front of this right now. I do not feel like the main character. I don't know what compels people to believe that like just because you put yourself out there on the internet that you see yourself as like some sort of main character. I don't believe that at all. I think that really what it is more so like, and I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. What I really think is going on with that is I don't think it's, oh, they have main character syndrome or they think they're hot shit. They think they can do this. They think they can do that. No, it doesn't have anything to do with that. I'm talking from my perspective. I would like to hear other people's perspective. If you are somebody that creates content or if you're somebody that puts yourself out there in a way that maybe other people might look at you and go, who the fuck do you think you are? I don't think that's a fair thing to say to people when this is the world that we live in now. I don't need to live by the standards of the 80s and 90s where I need to keep to myself and be super private. Bitch, privacy is gone. Privacy's been gone for 20 fucking years. We're out to lunch on this whole privacy thing is like, or even like, not even the privacy, but just more so like people feeling like, oh yeah, what makes you feel like you have what it takes to do this or do that? And it's like, bro, it's not about that. It's about, I feel like maybe for me personally, I feel like I have at least enough ability to get people to watch the show, listen to the show, support the show. This isn't the main goal. The main goal wasn't to start a podcast. This is a stepping stone to other shit. So when I see somebody that wants to be a cook, for instance, and they're making little videos on social media, I don't look at them and go, oh my God, they want to be the main character. They're the main character in their head so fucking bad. It's like, nah, bro, it's not even that. It's more so just they're trying to use the tools that are available right now to push them further towards the thing that they're trying to do. Nobody thinks they're a main character. We're all aware that there's other people. We're all aware that there's people that are better than us at certain things. You know? Because that shit pisses me off. I don't feel like, oh, we need to take podcast equipment away. You're being a fucking podcast Nazi. You're being podcast Hitler. You don't get to see, oh, we need to take away microphones and headphones. Dude, shut the fuck up. What would you do? What would you do if we took away Shein? What would you do if we took away Amazon? What would you do if we took away some bullshit that you fucking use? Okay? You'd be pissed. Now, the SS isn't gonna knock into my door and come take my microphone and my tripod and shit, right? So I shouldn't be worried. But I just hate that narrative of people being like, "Oh, we need to take podcast equipment away," after like getting a clip from like someone's like 35th episode and being like, "This is a fair characterization of what their show is, what they represent, and who they are as a person." You're wrong. You're fucking absolutely wrong, dude. That Kanye song, how's it go? My one of my favorite songs I like to listen to a lot is Spaceship. And my favorite verse is when Kanye goes, "If my manager assaults me again, I will be assaulting him after I fuck the manager up. Then I'm going to shorten the register up. Let's go back to the Gap. Look at my check. Wasn't no scraps. What if I stole? Yeah." Or like, "So what if I stole, never got caught? Yeah, I stole, never got caught. They took me to the back and pat me, asking me about some khakis. But let some black people walk in. I bet you they show off they token blackie. Oh, now they love Kanye. Let's put them all in the front of the stove. So I'm on break next to the no smoking sign with a blunt in the mall. Taking my hits, writing my rhymes, staying my grind. This fucking job can't help them. So I quit. Y'all welcome. Y'all don't know my struggle. Y'all can't match my hustle. You can't catch my hustle. You can't fathom my love, dude. Lock yourself in a room doing 5 beats a day for 3 summers. That's a different word, like 3 summers. I deserve to do these numbers. The kid that made that deserves that made back. So many records in my basement. I'm just waiting on my spaceship. Bro, are you fucking kidding me? What are we? I don't even think I did I did most of that right. I know there's probably 2 lines I fucked up. So it's not an accurate representation of what the song is saying, nor is it there's no beat obviously, but I'm just saying, like, to have a song like that with so much substance, that came out in the early 2000s. And I'm not one of these people that looks back at oh my God, the 2000s were so fucking cool. No, the 2000s sucked dick too. Okay? Paris Hilton was doing Paris Hilton shit. Lindsay Lohan was going crazy. The 2000s were still crazy. There were still like scandals and all kinds of stuff going on. Kim K sex tape. All the stuff was going on, Like, but music specifically used to be something that like you really had to have substance to. There had to be something behind the curtain. But now I feel like we're just making people famous based off of what their curtain is. What's your curtain? 1900 Rugrat? What's your curtain, Georgiana? And I'm not even hating on them. I listened to dude, that Elevator Spaghetti song by that Georgiana girl that looks like an alien from Men in Black. She looks like the cockroach from Men in Black. I listened to that song a lot. 10,001, but I ain't in the club. Shoebox money trying to roll my dubs. Ask a bad bitch, she can hold my BLACK. Bro, that's fucking like, okay. Okay. Look, like I said, I don't like your curtain. I'm not feeling the curtain. I'm not feeling like the kind of like, you're like white Glorilla. Like, I don't know what's going on with you exactly, but you're throwing me off a little bit, miss. And I look, the curtain's throwing me off, but I'll give your art a chance. And once I listened to Elevator Spaghetti, I was like, okay, maybe she's onto something here. 1900 Rugrat. Look, man, I'm not here to shit on anybody because of their race or their ethnicity or because of whatever picture they're presenting to the world. I'm not here to do that to you, bro. I'm just saying this is an actual valid critique on the music that we used to make as what represented our music in 2003, in 2004, 2005. Justin Timberlake, Timberland, fucking Nelly Furtado, DMX, Kanye, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Destiny's Child, whatever your thing is, whatever your thing was. It's very different than what we have now, because now the music is being created to go viral on social media, which means there only needs to be enough substance to get you through the 10 to 30 second clip that someone's going to use the music for on Instagram. Once again, I'm not here to shit on the music industry. I'm not saying that anybody's bad at what they do. I'm just saying Cracker got an AR like he's shooting schools up. Yellow wide body Hellcat look like a school bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you even saying? This is like a Mad Lib. This is like a riddle. And look, 1900 Rugrat, don't send your goons at me, bro. I'm not trying to get into any fucking street beefs. I don't have any guns yet. Okay? I don't have any guns yet. Emphasis on the word yet. Because I'm getting guns, dude. Because I'm a fucking goddamn American, bro. And I feel left out. All my friends get guns. They start talking about gun shit. And I'm like, fuck. I'm just a dumbass walking around with a knife. And then in my head, I go, well, nothing ever is going to happen. Like, nothing can ever happen to me that's bad enough to where I would need to use a gun. And then, like, constantly my phone's just like, I have citizen notifications being like, man gets robbed at laundromat. Man gets fingered at Wendy's. Man gets, like, woman gets beat up at Amazon Fresh. Fight inside of Randy's Donuts. And now I'm sitting here like, fuck, maybe I need to buy a gun. It's my goddamn right. 2A, baby. Whatever that means. I think that's the Second Amendment. I don't know what A is, but 2A, bro. I'm going to get the hat and everything because I feel left out. I want to get a gun now. And I do know how to shoot guns, bro. I'm from the fucking streets, dog. I'm from the fucking streets, bro. You don't think I know how to shoot a gun sideways like this? You know? Earlier this week, I think, Netflix made a documentary about, like, based off of this book, Chaos. Chaos is a book. Rogan always talked about it, so this is making me feel extremely cringe even talking about something that Joe Rogan talks about. But Chaos, Charles Manson, the CIA, and the Secret History of the 60s by Tom O'Neill. This gentleman spent 20 years investigating and interviewing and just deep diving into the whole Manson story. Obviously, this book is incredibly thick, and one critique I do have on the book is he will walk you directly into a story that you think is going to lead you somewhere, and then at the end of the chapter say something like, and that's where I thought I was, but it would turn out something even bigger was on the way. And then in the first paragraph of the next chapter, he would literally be like, and it turned out that nothing that I'd learned in the past 2 weeks was applicable at all. And now I had to start all over. And you go, well, then why the fuck is it in this big ass, thick ass book? Why is it in this big ass, thick ass book, Tom O'Neill? If it wasn't fucking valuable or pertinent to the fucking story, why did you fucking include it in this literally, I don't even know how thick this book is. It's too thick. This book is too thick. This shit too thick, bruh. Damn, bro, this shit almost 450 pages, bro. I'm talking like a fucking guy from there. Damn, bro, this shit almost 450 pages, bro. I don't even think I could read more than 4. That's crazy, bro. What the hell? Anyways, Netflix fucking, sorry, I didn't mean to do fucking black voice or whatever. They made a documentary about this. It's only an hour and a half. It's a much more efficient way of gathering the information of this book than reading the fucking circle, the corn maze that is this book that was written by this guy. Highly recommend. Check it out if you have time. If you're into fucking old, like, weird murder mystery shit. Not really a mystery. We know who did it, but more so just like what was going on that the author Tom O'Neill felt like led to the eventual murder of Sharon Tate, Wojtek Frykowski, Abigail Folger, Stephen Parent, and there was one more person. What's his name? Jay Sebring. They were killed. And also the LaBiancas in Los Feliz. They were also killed by the Manson family. And basically what he goes on to explain is that he believes that there is some sort of, he doesn't have proof. Okay, there's no proof of this. There's no clear definitive answer at the end of this book. You're not going to get to the end of this book and go, wow, I actually know what happened with Manson. But you will get to the end of this book and you will definitely look at the CIA differently. You will look at the way that music is used to infiltrate our thoughts. And also, you will not... I'm not going to say you're not going to... that you won't feel as bad for what happened to those people, but I will say that there is an explanation that maybe leads to us getting to a place where maybe we can feel like Manson was more so of a puppet for the government and the intelligence agencies more than he was like a crazy cultist, like hippie guy, you know? And that's just my opinion, dude. I don't even know what I read, you know? I don't even know what the fuck I read. But check it out. It's called Chaos. It's on Netflix. Yeah, dude. That's pretty much. Oh, another thing you can watch if you don't have Netflix, HBO Max. I highly recommend. There's this show called How To with John Wilson on HBO Max. Basically, what he does is he just walks around New York City with a camera, not on him, but he is behind the camera, and he's more so the narrator. And he takes you on these really fun, interesting, thought-provoking kind of storylines that last about 30 minutes, and they're just awesome. The clips that he has are amazing. Every episode is just perfect in the way it is, the length, the way it's written. And constantly, whenever I watch that show and I rewatch it a lot, I'll look over at Kirsten and I have a genuine question every time. I go, did this guy write the script and then go collect the shots, or did he see all the shots that he had and that his production team went out into the city and got, and then wrote the show basically backwards from the shots that he had? Because it just seems like there's so much shit that he has on camera that you see stuff and you go, there's no way that's real. And it is. And you're like, okay, man, you must have had 4 or 5 different camera guys every single day just walking around New York City recording things for even the most like specific like phrases that he'll use in the show. There will somehow be a clip that resonates with it perfectly. So it just blows my mind. If you have time and you have HBO Max, go watch How To with John Wilson. I think it won an Emmy or an Academy Award or some fucking stupid Hollywood bullshit, but whatever. Yeah, dude, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me this week. I just kind of wanted to come on here and talk talk some shit. So thank you guys for joining me. Make sure that you subscribe on YouTube, download the audio podcast, whether you use Spotify or Apple Podcasts or whatever. Follow me on Instagram at Play Loose Ends. That's the show. You can find me on Instagram at Robert Raymond Hernandez, and TikTok is Play Loose Ends. Yeah. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys being here, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Stay safe out there. It's raining in Los Angeles and there's a lot of bad drivers, so I'll see you next time. All right, later guys. Bye. Step in the name of love. Step in the name of love. See, I know there's somebody thinking of the champagne somewhere. I know one thing's for sure, I'm